Okay.
Give me a second to do the promotion.
No problem. Mwah.
Sorry, just I had to really go to the bathroom and it's kind of still affecting me a little bit.
No problem.
Ugh. Yeah, it's
You know when you feel
understandable.
like everything comes out of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The human body is bad. We need an upgrade.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Unfortunately, God hasn't performed a software update in, let's see, over 20 million years.
More of
God's
a
a-
hardware. We need a hardware update as well.
Yeah, God's a dick.
God doesn't exist. Seriously,
I'd say-
think about it. God either doesn't exist or is an asshole.
Yeah,
Honestly,
those are the only two options.
honestly, I'd say the software update is us humankind and all the animals and plants living on it. I'd say the hardware update is the planet itself.
Ah.
Oh, these squirrels have nuts.
Oh, I'm immature. Also, really good music.
Yeah. While Eliza does the marketing for us, I'm just gonna do a bit of small level grinding.
Good idea. You want to get to at least level 6 or 7 before you go to the wind grind.
Those are chunky bees.
Yep. Luckily, we're just beating them with broadswords.
Yeah, and we are getting levels for this. Also, I will say, from what I was recently watching a playthrough of the later alligator, and there is one thing that could be epilepsy warning, but that I can easily get us past quickly, because it's not really necessary if you know what you're doing.
I assume going to the tavern to sleep heals us, Eliza.
Yes. Going to the end of sleep heals you.
Good.
And the captain has their own room.
Yep, she's got her own room.
Okay. Server 7.
No.
Surfers.
We're not trying to slip without you, you just wanted us in your room, you asshole.
I mean, to be fair, that they have a good reason.
12.
Eliza, we're finding a deadly bee weapon.
My god, bees. My god.
Oh, we got a level capture cell. I assume,
Not the base!
I assume we can sell spare equipment.
Okay, I'm at 15 servers, only one more to put in for today.
But if we could get spare equipment, why don't we just grind for it?
I didn't know.
To be fair, I didn't know either.
Yeah, okay, I forget which enemies drop equipment, which is why I didn't suggest it.
Okay, fair enough.
Apparently the bees shop a hat.
Yes.
Bees have fancy hats. Bless me.
Bless you.
Where's the promo one for the server again?
I'm assuming there's more spawn rates in forests on the map or something like that. I know Final Fantasy has a habit of hiding, you know, rare spawns and whatnot in forest tiles on its map.
That thing was dead. Or we even 7 foot.
Apparently I was wrong. Apparently there's even less shit in the forest.
Could it be that we're just lowering the population too much?
Yeah.
Apparently no, they just prefer to be out in the fields instead of hidden like regular people. Like, actually how like smart creatures should be.
Okay. That
Oh,
is
apparently they gave us a
okay.
hat too. Apparently they gave us a hat too.
Hey, Duke.
Hi.
We're just doing a tiny bit of goblin genocide. You know, Just a smidge more of Goblin Genocide.
I prefer Frox Genocide, but, you know, take what you can get. If you can't tell, I kind of hate those things.
We replied, we accepted their Hat of Friendship with our Swords of Friendship. In their Guts of Friendship.
Florida Man threatens to kill neighbors with kindness.
Wow, we are literally just murdering stray cats. We are PO right now.
Proceeds to attempt murder on their neighbors with a sword that he nicknamed Kindness. I'm not kidding, that's an actual Florida Man thing.
Yep, I'm not shocked. No, I didn't mean to...
Okay, done with all the promotion.
Good. Love ya.
21 servers. I promoted us on. I am getting really good at doing that.
At that point, I'm surprised you don't have a bot ready to do that.
I don't know how to do bots.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
I'm just biting on a pen while we grind.
You can grind on me all you want.
Right now, I'm just consuming a coffee pot.
Okay, here's how bad I am at coding. It took me 15 lines of code to get a character to walk from a bed to a door and go out that door in RPG Maker when other people can do it in like 4 lines of code.
I tried my hand at C++ for a class. Fuck that.
I don't know what my coding works, but it's incredibly clunky.
I once coded an ATM.
How?
Mostly, getting my teacher to do most of the work for me.
But yeah, I can code, it's just my coding is extremely clunky and looks terrible. And will probably destroy everything over time.
I can barely do animation.
But then I'm also the girl that was able to completely destroy a computer's BIOS by replacing the RAM.
As you do.
That's like my friend Kana. Seriously, that's what my friend Kana did once when I was in high school.
Can I turn down the game volume? I think it's a bit loud.
In high school, I had a friend named, well, actually, I'm still friends with her. She lives in Japan now.
Neat.
Her family had dual citizenship in America and Japan.
Nice.
But, I dated her younger sister for the longest time.
Fair enough.
Which is why we're friends. Her sister, my ex, died about 2016.
Sorry to hear that, Rob.
She had a some sort of disorder that made it so she never hit puberty.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And it would slowly tear away at her muscles to the point where in the last year that she was alive, she was literally wheelchair bound and could barely breathe.
That's not good.
That is very not good.
Yeah.
Oh. Snuggles.
Snuggles. I've had 7 years to come to terms with that.
By the way, if you hear any screaming, there are 2 of my cousins are here because their parents are off doing errands.
Fair enough.
And by errands, I'm assuming legal stuff because these are their parents have been going through stuff because that's not been faithful.
Yeah.
But when you've had over 40 exes, you tend to have a lot of exes that have sad stories.
Do we get? Do we get encounters while we're on the sea?
I think so, but I don't remember if you get them while in this scene. I know you can get something on the sea, but I think there's at least one sea in this game where there's no encounters, and I don't remember which one it is.
Which way is the wind shrine then?
Go right and then go up. Do not go into the canal. It's above the canal.
I'm assuming there'll be a canal key.
Yeah, you need to get the canal key. Yep, up here.
We're level 5. You said get to level 5 or 6.
Yeah. Also, talk to the people here on this floor before you go up. And also check that bottle. I think there's an item there.
Princess Liana.
What's happening? Is everything alright?
Need more people.
Where's my dad?
Unfortunately, our kingdom has had to file for bankruptcy.
The wind suddenly stopped, and now the monsters have overrun the shrine. The gasp.
What about Dad? I mean, does he have dinner?
The king went up to the top floor and is yet to return. We're assuming he's dead.
So you're saying that he has become dinner?
Probably.
God damn it.
Something must have happened to him.
Oh no.
The crystal's on the
The
top
crystal's
floor.
up on the top floor. Won't hurt to go up and take a look. There is. You're right. Come on.
Is it decided that the pirate near the really valuable artifact?
Yes, it is. You take the pirate to all the valuable artifacts. Remember, right, that bottle heals you. Or it gives you an item. Heals.
Heals, yay. Drink from the water. Ooh, 5 potions.
That's the person who gave you items. Like, I knew one of the characters here gives you items.
Why the fuck are you two running back and forth?
Panicking.
They're worried. They're panicking.
Yeah, they could have at least made them run around in square circles.
Yeah, running around in square circles is a lot more difficult than back and forth.
It's black goblins now.
I'm glad they just changed the cap for that spot. Oh wait, there's a chest up there.
Yep,
I don't know what that glowing thing is.
that's the save point.
Ooh, I found a tent.
You can only
Because
use 10 outsides or in save points.
White serpent.
Oh look, it's White Snake! Seriously, they had to change the name of that creature from White Snake to White Serpent. Because the band White Snake sued them.
I didn't even know there was a band called White Snakes.
They were very, very popular in the 80s.
Okay, probably explains why I haven't heard of them.
Let's go left.
And early 90s.
No, left was a bad idea.
Black Goblin, Moldwind. You should probably get that checked out. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be going through your home.
Leather shoes.
Yeah, that was the right way to go. You want to go to the other side to get the item.
Yeah.
Always go the opposite direction of where you're supposed to go first.
I didn't know which way I was supposed to go, so I just took a lucky guess.
I don't remember the maps.
How dare you?
Goblin,
You're meant to be the guy.
Goblin Punch.
Okay, you've seen me play Resident Evil.
I know, I'm just being smart.
I got you to show up and talk to talk in my chat once when I did Resident Evil Thun back in 2020. You only did it for one session though.
Sorry.
I'm just teasing you.
You know, I just realized at some point I could have actually... Wait, did you have Final Fantasy 14 on Steam or on PS5? Or
I have it on PS5.
Okay.
And PS4.
Okay,
I think Final Fantasy 14 is one of the ones that's cross-platform on everything.
If I remember correctly, Stormblood was actually being given out for free for a while.
That looks like a big bird.
That is indeed a big bird.
Bird up.
What is that?
Stabby.
No, I was thinking about this weird color on my fingernail.
That's not good.
Looking at. Oh, it's strawberry stuff.
Why do you... You don't lick things!
Yes, I do.
Why are you like this, son?
I like how we were just allowed to pass by him.
Well, we're trying to get through the door, so why does he care?
Yeah. Also, why wouldn't you lick a bright red substance on your fingernail?
Wait, we could have just gone through... God damn it.
Yeah, I forget where all the secret passages are.
Yeah.
My brain accidentally read that as, instead of broadsword, it said bread sword.
Bread sword would be tasty.
It'd just be a stale baguette.
Yes, and then you could dip it in some cheese sauce and eat it.
That's a lot of damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm talking like rock hard stale.
Yes, you can actually reconstitute rock hard baguettes into food.
Let me know if you should heal.
No, you don't need to heal right now.
No, it's dead.
dead.
It is freaking dead.
That first boss is actually one of the easiest in the game. If you are at level 5.
It didn't even give us any XP.
The thing was called a wing falcon. Yeah, that wing raptor. Yeah, that's called a falcon.
Okay, here there's a secret passage somewhere. On this floor.
I'm guessing
we can
somewhere near where that chest we can see it.
Yeah, just check the walls and you'll find it.
Dead.
Also, if you hear crunching, I apologize. I'm trying to consume a Tootsie Pop.
No problem. Ooh, a star.
To be fair, I eat Tootsie Pops that way as well.
Is there...
Yeah.
I should have asked, is there a boss or something in the crystal room?
Nope,
The
the raptor was the boss.
It's shattered.
And now a ghost will talk to us.
How's she doing?
I mean, it's not as weird as summoning a mecha version of the sun god Ra.
Mega Ultra Chicken?
Alright, that's the first summon you get in Dark Dawn.
Courage, the essence of fire.
I'm not kidding, that is an actual thing. It fires a rocket punch.
The
Oh, that was-
water.
The essence of water.
I don't
That
like
was bright.
I don't like the potion.
I'm devoted to the two of you. And my other girlfriend.
Yeah. I'm guessing this is gonna be Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just don't like the word devotion. It just sounds.
Hope, the essence of Earth.
Wind, fire, water.
Earth. With your powers combined, we are missing heart.
Feels warm.
At least crystal.
Should we be concerned for...
Liana.
Ooh, that's flashing light.
Father? Hmm?
Listen and listen well. You are chosen for the warriors of light, bearers of the 4 crystal essences, meaning we don't have to pay you for your contract work. You're getting paid in experience.
Father, what do you mean?
As I said, you're getting paid in experience instead of money. The wind crystal has already shattered. The other crystals are in danger as well. You 4 must protect them.
So you want us to break them, right?
Protect Hun. An evil presence is wakened, one that wishes to return everything to darkness.
We're not playing campaign 2 yet. You are not the
Father?
Chaos Realm.
Go, warriors of light. Save the crystals for
Wait,
exposure.
no! Dad! You didn't
No,
give me
I'm
my allowance!
I'm pretty sure this crystal could be fixed with duct tape.
What are these?
What are these?
Guessing they're the pieces of the crystal. Mine! Dibs. Making money.
And now we have access to the White Mage class.
Sword of the Warriors of Legends. Knight, Monk, Black Mage, Thief, White Mage.
Blue Mage. We can only use White Mage. So, now we get to choose how many characters we want to have be White Mage for now, and which ones of them we turn White Mage, and which ones of them we leave Freelancers for now.
Well, clearly the girls have to be the White Mages. Gotta stick with the stereotypes.
What if we made the big burly old man the White Mage?
Again, we have to stick to the stereotypes.
Do we though?
Yes.
I mean, stereotypes are just a way for the man to keep us down, you know?
Now, jokes aside, what do you actually think?
I think the two best that are actually for the White Mage, if you have White Mage as your starting thing, are Gallup and Lena. Yeah, unfortunately, the girl is one of the two girls is one of the ones that's actually good at being a White Mage.
And with Gallup, he doesn't really do much damage, does he?
Yeah.
Well, not physical damage, anyways.
Then we can go back to the town and get them some spells and some better equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you have to buy spells?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that is stupid!
That's early Final Fantasy for you.
Capitalism at its finest.
The first Final Fantasy where you didn't buy spells was 8.
They are
the only where you didn't buy spells. Because 14 would like to beg to differ.
Like I said, the first one where you didn't buy spells was 8.
Oh, I thought you said only.
No, the first. Since then, they've had several where you don't buy spells, like 8, 9, 10, 11,
14.
12. Wait, no, you do buy them in 12. 11, 13, 14. I don't know if you do buy them in 15. But in the later Final Fantasy games, you don't buy spells that often. It's only 1 through 7 where you just have to buy them.
Oh, what is this? Dokapon Kingdom?
Still want to play that game.
I don't know what that game is.
Dokapon Kingdom is a board game RPG where you and several other people compete to get the most money. And you can do that by fighting monsters, saving towns,
Stealing it from your friends.
Killing your friends and sending them back with weird stuff happening to them.
Interesting. But, oh yeah, Final Fantasy IV, you also don't buy spells. I forgot about Final Fantasy IV. Thank you, Baskra.
Everyone
I actually forgot about 4.
And in the original
And welcome,
game,
Baskra.
and in the original Dokapon Kingdom release, the phrase for it was the game that ruins friendships.
6, you also don't really buy spells, but you can buy some Esper crystals, which give you spells.
Also in
You get
Dokapon
spells by equipping the Espers, and some of the Espers are for sale. The others you find.
and also
Is that something we can give the White Mage's left hand?
Not at this moment. Later on, there's something you can give them.
let's see. And in Dokapon Kingdom you can actually become a mecha. That is an actual class.
Neat.
Yeah, I want to play Dokapon Kingdom. I'm hoping that they re-released it recently on Twitch in Japan. I'm hoping they,
They released it here as well.
yeah. I hope
Okay, now we want to go to the old man's house that we couldn't go to who was empty before.
But first, let's have an app.
Oh, he'll get an app there without having to spend money.
Oh, too late.
Do it.
I was trying to save us 10 gil.
At 10 goes a drop in the bucket. Considering how much gills actually potentially
No, you
work.
can actually. There's a version of the 4-job Fiesta where you can keep them freelancers, but you can't switch them to other jobs.
Yeah. When they turn to the way I understood it from the way Light explained it, the moment they turn to their first job after, you can have them be freelance, but the moment they become a job, they're stuck with that job.
Well, they can change to another job once you unlock that crystal, but you can't go back to freelancer. You can never go back to freelancer.
No.
So there's a version where you can stay as a freelancer, then that's not a 4-job Fiesta, that's no job Fiesta.
Yep.
Well,
I've done multiple 4-job Fiestas, and this is the easiest way to do a starting run, because these two haven't done a 4-job Fiesta before.
Yeah, I've never played this game before.
Yes. I'm an experienced 4-job Fiesta person.
And I've never played another Final Fantasy game other than attempting to play 15.
I have
Heavy emphasis on attempting.
I have played every single Final Fantasy game because I used to have this contest with a friend of mine who was the first person to buy every single Final Fantasy game from Final Fantasy 1 to 15 wins.
Oh, Princess Liana.
By the way, I actually won. He just refused to pay me.
Wow.
Liana, it's your go.
Talk, it's good to see you. Dad's dead. You don't owe him money anymore.
Oh, the piece of shit. You two, it's been so long.
Zuck, I have a favor to ask. We need to pass through the canal you built so we can reach walls.
I'm afraid it's much too dangerous ever since the wind crystal was destroyed. A foul beast has made the canal its lair. I'm assuming it's the octopus.
You'll see.
Moreover, it seems I've lost the key to the canal somewhere.
If we get bored, I'm going to make a horrible joke.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with the key. Still, since you come all this way, why not stay the night?
Yeah, there are multiple ways to do a 4-job Fiesta. I've done 4-job Fiestas since 2015 or 16. I forget which year I started doing them, and I've done them every single year.
Yeah.
This is my first time doing it with other people.
Yeah. And Eliza chose the bitch baby mode for her two girlfriends who have never played this before.
Yep.
You pretty much got us on harnesses as you walk us through.
Hey, that means next time we do it, like if we do it again next year, you'll have some expertise and we can do a harder run.
And we can skip the dialogue because we've already played through the story.
That's true.
Yeah, it's the subby mode and I'm the Dom. True. Ranger and Ninja are absurd on a freelancer, yes.
The crystals, now that I think of it, they're the reason Dad died.
And you fall asleep outside. That cannot be comfortable.
The crystals must be protected at any cost. Listen, Stella, if anything should happen to me, never tell Lilith about the crystals. They shouldn't be their burden to bear.
You shouldn't be speaking about this out loud in a no-room... Please don't say things like that. You shouldn't be saying that anyway. I'm pretty sure they're still listening in.
I'm not going to reveal any of the spoilers because this game goes hard into depression.
All I'm thinking now is King Sombra from MLP Gen 4. Just saying crystals.
Crystals.
Also, fuck the people who say they ruined someone when they brought him back to make him an over-the-top dramatic villain. That was perfect. Fuck you.
Yes. Father, I'll protect the crystals. I promise. Just give me some more rope. I'm going to make this a joke throughout the entire game.
Eight attacks. That is a lot of attacks, yeah. Nothing, I was just remembering my folks. They died a while back, though. And they didn't even pay me my money.
Here, take it.
Yeah, take what?
The key to the canal. With it, you can open up the gate and travel to Waltz.
So, you
Now,
like...
here's-
Also, again, I want to point out something. In the original version of this game that I played, it had a different dub, different subtitle, different translation and everything. And it was not called Waltz.
What was
It was called Waltz.
Now here's Wonder Walls.
Like, it was called Waltz as in the type of dance, because, yeah, that made sense, because a waltz is a common trope inside... The waltz is a common trope in Final Fantasy. They have enemies, locations, and even attacks named after a waltz.
I was so worried for Lily's safety, so I hid the key. Please take care.
Take care of her. She likes rope way too much.
I noticed.
And not for the reasons you think. Now I'm reminded of a boss/summon from Dark Dawn.
The great part about dubbing characters when you're playing a game is you can add traits to them that weren't there before.
By me making the main character of this game, what about that dollar bill?
Or me making Lena talking about wanting rope some more.
She's
And me making Ferris Irish.
She just,
I don't know why I did that.
She just Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings books. Says apparently Book Sam was obsessed with rope.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot this place was being over. Oh yeah, this. Why'd they have to make?
Lap dance.
Why'd they have to make this music with what I'm going to assume is either a trumpet or a saxophone as the main sound?
Because brass instruments were very easy to make sound chips for on the SNES. Brass instruments are a lot easier than strings on the SNES. Which is why you hear a lot of older NES and SNES games having sounds that sound like they're made with like trumpets, trombones, saxophones, and less with guitars. Guitars became more of a thing in music on video games with the PlayStation because that was the first console. Well, actually, no, technically you get there, though, this is quite often on the Genesis as well, because the Genesis and PlayStation had better sound chips than the Nintendo stuff.
You know what fires to the ends of the earth?
I know, and I thank you for it. But not this time.
Captain.
This smells of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you louds to guard the hideout. Can't let anyone raid our booty.
Oh, Captain.
I told you, watch the booty. And I don't mean mine.
I was about to say we can't if we don't follow you.
Yep, one sec. So I just dropped also. Yeah, the idea for this 4-job Fiesta thing, it does seem fun, Bask.
Yeah, it's the reason why I love doing it every single year.
Please?
Also, this is my first time streaming it since 2020.
Aye, sir. I don't know why I'm giving them Irish accent. Why am I slipping into this?
Because I've been doing it.
When did your backgut speak, Captain?
I don't know why Irish just seems right for pirates.
Probably because they're like, yarr.
But that's only because I only do the pirate accent when it's Talk Like a Pirate Day.
I just realized it's also the 7th anniversary of Mount Everest's first ascent.
And I know I'm going to piss off one of my Irish friends if they hear this.
Hey,
Lena, what's wrong?
The Quinn Crystal is shattered. My dad is dead. I have no rope.
But you're now queen, so you can pay me my money.
I'm pretty sure she has to get married to do that in this day and age.
Right now, the
Depends
wind
on-
is only slowed.
Depends on the inheritance laws.
Yep.
And also and also depends on who'd accept that from their kingdom.
But soon it will stop blowing completely. In a few years, the air will grow stagnant and the birds won't have any place to fly, and the air will go cold and every atmosphere will leave, and nobody will be able to breathe. Father said that we had to protect the 3 remaining crystals, and if that's how it will happen with the wind crystal gone, will there be no Earth left with the Earth crystal decayed?
Well, the Earth crystal does get broken, and that's why humanity is so shit at looking after our planet. Too real?
No. We are shit at looking after this planet.
Yeah.
3 crystals. Yes, the
crystals of fire, water, and earth. There used to be a crystal of heart, but that shattered long ago.
Yeah, so no wonder why people are heartless bastards.
And if those were those, then what?
At first, nothing would happen. But it wouldn't be very long before the Earth begins to decay and fall apart. Eventually, it'll even split apart from the core.
So, build a spaceship. I wonder if that Sid guy is still working on that space program.
The seas would grow dirty and rivers would cease to flow. There'd be nothing able to be drunk, and eventually the water will just turn to
sludge.
Yeah, it'd be like this weird sludgy toxic substance that'll be like oil. And fire would lose its heat, and the world would turn dark and cold. It would become basically the Negaverse.
Uninhabitable.
We need to find some sailors to help us.
Guys, we gotta protect the crystals.
Yes, Gala. We were just talking about that.
There's something. Did you get drunk again, old man?
No, doesn't matter. I'm still gonna help. Although I couldn't use a beer right now.
Well said, old man. I'm coming along too.
You know there's probably no bounty in it for you?
I was literally just after that necklace at the Lass's wedding.
But don't you have one too?
Yes. Besides, we still have to find Lena's father. I mean, he was a ghost back there, but he might actually still be alive.
Yes, probably dead. King Tycoon, but he's dead.
He still lives. I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment believe otherwise.
What are you, hoping we should just believe because you have a word with God?
I'm on a mission from God.
God damn it, I was making a joke there. No, no! A Catholic pirate?
Will you come with us?
Yeah, yes, but I'm adding it to the tab.
What would a Catholic pirate be?
You see, I come from this wonderful place called Chicago.
No, no.
Crystal Shard, it
will give us the power to make all the money.
using one of the shards, we could probably sell the rest.
Exactly. See? This last gets it.
Why did you become Irish too?
I don't know, apparently it's infectious.
I don't know. I just chose it because I didn't want to do my pirate voice, and I chose Irish at random, and now it's spreading.
Sure enough, let's be off. Why are you standing on the... That is one of the worst ideas if you don't have good balance, which it seems like you do, apparently.
Now, we should be able to get back to the cave.
Oh, hey, there's a beach area. I did not know that.
There's a what now? Yeah, use Libra on the enemies when you first come. The first time you come across, because there's actually a compendium for that.
No specific weaknesses. Floating.
Which means that Earth attacks do not work on it.
And of course, ground against flying. Fucking...
Yes, Pokemon is not the first place where that happened. That was just a trope in RPGs before hand.
Where's the pirate cave again?
Oh no, I don't think we can get there just yet. I think we have to wait until later.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, we might be able to get there. Go down. Go down there. Yep, if we go over here, there should be... Yep, we can dock right there and go up to the cave.
And I just realized what Going Some Dark Gun being the last one they did, I don't think they actually, given the ending, I don't think it'd be a good idea to make another one, because that'd be way too short.
Say what now?
With Going Some Dark Dawn's ending, I don't think they could make it a sequel to that one.
They could. They actually had plans to.
I don't see how they could make anything that wasn't too short, though.
Here's the thing. People thought that same thing about the first one into the second one, and the second one was actually longer.
Oh. I mean, okay, heavy spoilers, so mute us for a few seconds. Okay, good. The last one ended up on a giant negative vortex.
Yep.
That was assumed to be growing still.
Yep.
And given how quickly that went, well, no, we can only assume how fast it will grow.
Be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Entertain the masses.
Let's see. How do we entertain the masses? Oh, I know. I'm gonna grab Alexa here, pull her out of my lap, and start giving her kisses all over. What? That's entertaining. For me, it's entertaining for me.
I never said it wasn't for me. Also, if I can say something about the subclass that you actually gave me access to.
Sure.
Honestly, it's great. I'm currently loving it, and admittedly, while I was waiting for it, two parts of me were thinking different things. The part of me that was trying to temper it was like, okay, let's probably do something weird, simple, like taking a charge from a magic item that has charges to fuel a level 1 spell slot and doing different things with it later on. And the hopeful side of me, which technically could be flavored with this such, that it could be like incorporating tech into the body and actually transforming your limbs into different mechanical things, which technically could be flavored with different things that you've added.
Yep.
So
I guess you really like the subclass that I made.
Yeah.
You can tell from that my girlfriend likes my subclass.
I'm a huge nerd for tech stuff. To be fair, my brain just goes, ooh, moving parts.
I love making classes and subclasses for Dungeons and Dragons. I did it all the time back in 3.5. I actually submitted a few to what's the name of that magazine? I think it was like Wizards magazine. they used to post they used to have like D&D classes and stuff that they would put in it. I actually got a few published in there, including a joke class I made for April Fool's Day once.
A joke class.
Yep.
What was it, clown?
Nope.
Oh.
Escort.
God damn it.
And I don't mean like the type that's a sex worker. I mean, this is literally all based around somebody whose entire job was about escorting somebody from point A to point B.
Huh.
And basically imagine if somebody made an entire class based on the transporter.
Aye. Also, given the way things are going, if a certain creature ends up being something we encounter in this, I'll be surprised, and I will have 2 silver pieces, which isn't a lot, but it'll be weird that it happened twice.
What is that?
A certain brain creature.
You mean an intellect devourer?
Yes.
Oh, don't
Didn't
worry,
want
I
to say
don't
that.
plan on using those.
Okay, if we did encounter one, that'd be twice that this character has encountered one of these. Well, in different campaigns.
Here's the thing, I don't have any plans to use Illithid or Intellect Devourers or anything associated with the Mind Flayers because those are completely owned by Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro.
Fighting Course. God damn it,
And
Hasbro.
I do not want to have Wizards of the Coast try and take money from me if I ever make money off the game.
Of course.
Wizards of the Coast really pissed me off in January.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm not even going to mention the words Dungeons and Dragons on the book when I release it. It's going to say compatible with other RPG systems.
Anyway, it's because in one campaign, which was cyberpunk themed, we were in space on a space station. I had made my character a homebrew class called a industrialist, and gave him essentially a suit of armor. In that game, we were going through a decrepit old place that actually once was home to Illithids, and was home to a sentient brain controlling the entire facility. They have released intellect devourers, and I was the only one who managed to save our group and kill off the Illithids.
Yeah.
And I was an intelligence-based character.
Oof.
Yeah, I managed to save twice against those things. And they were targeting me. It was terrifying.
Some online grinding, some offline grinding. Basically, we're going to try to at least hit about 1 to 4 story beats per session that we stream this. I know what the story beats are. We've already hit 2 today. I'm hoping we hit at least 6 today because the first part of the game has really quick story beats. And later on in the game, the story beats are slower to come across. Granted, that's just normal for Final Fantasy games, where the story beats at the beginning of the game are really fast, and then it slows down in the middle, and then it picks back up at the very end. It is the pacing of Final Fantasy. Fast beginning, mid to slow speed middle, high speed ending. Almost every single Final Fantasy game falls into this formula. Even 13. It's not like Pokemon, like the Kanto game Pokemon games where you make your own pace, or D&D where you make your own pace. Where I'm actually surprised at some of the choices you guys made in my game that I've been running. Like, I was all for expecting you to go off the rails.
Wait, that wasn't off the rails?
No, you actually went closer to my plan than I thought you would.
if that isn't off the rails, I'm scared to think what is.
Yeah, you do not want to see my flowcharts.
Oh god.
I plan for what players could do.
So the opposite of me.
Here's the thing, I had to deal with Alan
I'm back.
for the longest time.
Fair enough.
I'm back little. But yeah, Alan is a great D&D player, but he also manages to find the one way to go off the rails more so than I ever expected. So I had to plan for the most random bullshit.
Did you guys ask Best question?
No, they asked us a question about grinding, and I answered it.
Aye, what was your answer?
We're going to do grinding both on and off screen.
Okay then. How about a question about 13? You know, that shitty game no one in this group likes.
13 is amazing. I mean, it's not the best Final Fantasy game, but it's fun. Seriously, there's only one Final Fantasy game I find to be bad, and that's 2.
Level 3.
Because Final Fantasy 2 isn't a Final Fantasy game. Like, at all, it doesn't play like a Final Fantasy game.
And basically, we were going on about different D&D stuff.
Yep.
Afterwards. I don't think we have anything on the bets, do we?
No, we haven't Libra done yet.
Well, now we have.
Libra, level 2. This should be 20 points.
Oh, I just made a new best friend in the chat.
Wait, does the Pixel Remaster have the bestiary thing?
I believe it does.
Okay, because I know that the Game Boy Advance version does.
Apparently, we didn't go off the rails, apparently,
Nice.
in her game.
It'd probably be in the extras if it exists.
Yeah. Bestiary.
Yeah, bestiary. Because that was introduced in the Game Boy Advance version.
Oh, we got most everything, apparently.
Oh, so they no longer have to use Libra on them to get it. That's kind of... Huh.
So, do we just have to see them?
I guess considering that you don't have access to the bestiary during a fight, and you need to figure out what it is, you have to risk a turn to figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, I both like and dislike them making the bestiary no longer requiring Libra. For one, it makes it's easier to get it,
Final Fantasy II PR is a easy game and no encounters break the game super hard. I'm going to assume that's sarcasm.
Bless you.
Probably. Final Fantasy II is the easiest game to break because all you have to do is at the very beginning of the game, stop and start punching each other. I forgot to look up where the passage is.
Oh yeah, we can actually just take things now, can't we? Take this with you.
Also, they give you some items if you talk to them.
Nice.
I think it's like 3 of the pirates give you items.
Therefore, we'll protect the hideout. With some strange bird?
Oh, they found Boko. You need to go and find Boko's in here somewhere. You go find him.
Oh, come on, really?
Oh, that's what it opened. It opened up the path to the chest here. That's what it does.
Yay. I'm sure
we get items.
I'm sure our pirate friend doesn't have issues with us looting their face.
No, not at all. We might need the items in our journey.
And it's my base. I do what I want.
There's Boko.
Boko.
Quack.
Quack.
Oh,
he's been hurt.
What the fuck did you guys do to him?
Whispering to Boko. So you're making sure you got enough excuse to storm, right?
Quack.
Good boy. We found him
back here.
Sorry, go on, love.
We found him zonked down in the cave, so we brought him back here. Who we find now that he's in my capable hands.
Please, if you could help him. No, you know, encounter, go to Mr. Get everyone holy and the levels.
Give everything to me.
Yeah. Like I said, Final Fantasy II is the easiest game in the world to break, which is why it's not a Final Fantasy game. It's actually designed similar to another Square Enix series that's not Final Fantasy, but because they hadn't decided what Final Fantasy would be yet.
You have.
I mean, they named it Final Fantasy for a reason. They thought it was going to be their final game.
Yep. Well, yes and no.
You have to respect. You have to at least respect them for trying something new with their sequel game.
Yes. Here's the thing. They originally didn't want to name it Final Fantasy. They wanted to name it Fighting Fantasy. But there's a guy over at Games Workshops who said no. Steve Jackson's an asshole.
To be fair, they're better off because Final Fantasy is a much better series name.
Yes.
Yeah, Fighting Fantasy just sounds like you're gonna pit Rapunzel against the wolf from Red Riding Hood.
And then they wanted to give it a different name, but then they were told that was a curse word in English.
What name?
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah, that was one of the ideas that they had at first. It should be called effing fantasy at one point.
That's funny.
Final Fantasy was literally just them giving up on giving it a name.
I mean, they didn't think it would be that popular.
No, they did not. They were like, this is our last game. We just want to make a simple fantasy RPG.
Okay, what about Final Fantasy? No, can't do that. That's too stupid. Okay, then how about Beat Fantasy? We could probably have some. We might have some problems with PR.
I'm
for
assuming
that
if we put the white mages in the back row, they're less likely to be hit.
Yes. If you put somebody in the back row, they're less likely to be hit by enemies that attack you from the front, but they're more likely to be hit by enemies that attack you from the back.
Okay, how about Freedom Fantasy? That may give some wrong connotations. Fine, how about Final Fantasy?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Good. Next I was going to suggest Frog Fantasy. Aw, we should have. That sounds fun.
Yeah, but they're not all frogs.
You could make them frogs. Imagine a game where frogs have RPG classes. Oh gosh, now I actually want to do that.
God damn it.
Listen, I've already seen Frogger made into a 3D platformer collectathon. No.
Oh, you want to hear something insane?
What?
You know 4Kids Entertainment, the company that brought Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh over to America.
Wait, we don't need to leave her on the crab anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah? 4Kids?
The best
Did you
company.
know that they're still around?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you know that 4Kids is still around?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
But they only own 2 licenses anymore.
Really?
Yep. They don't even own the license to a show they created. They only own 2 licenses now.
Oh, that is sad.
They own Yu-Gi-Oh!
Of course.
And they own Frogger.
What could they do with fucking Frogger?
In 2019, they made an animated series.
Why?
Huh?
There was nothing that could be done with Frogger. Apparently,
yeah.
Although apparently I'm wrong, because apparently there's a fucking show about it.
Yep. To be fair, it came out in the wake of Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures, the new Pac-Man animated series.
I didn't even know that was. Oh, great.
Basically, around 2017 to 2020, they started making shows based on old video games. Pac-Man got a show, Frogger got a show, Mega Man got a new show.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the Mega Man show was awful. It's actually the worst of them.
Oh, God damn it.
Does it have Dr. Wily? I cannot do the acting from that game.
Kind of, but not really.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait, hold on. Did we literally just go to? Was there literally a keyhole on? Look, what information did you get the key?
Doesn't matter.
Wait,
Let's go. I'm just.
Did you rob Zuck?
No, I'm adding it to the. I'm adding it to your bill.
Okay, I'm beginning to think Lilith might be a thief.
I'm not a thief. I'm a mercenary.
Also, are we not going to question that there was a literal keyhole on that gate?
Zuck has weird ideas. I suggested that he locks the gate by putting a bunch of rope on it, and he said that was stupid.
Because it was.
Also, I'm sorry if I keep muting. There are kids screaming now.
But if you rope the door up, you can then, like, go open it up by just taking a knife to it eventually.
When we don't want the thing to be opened easy, that is bad, hon.
There could have just been like a thing. Never mind.
Yeah, there was actually a show. The very first show that 4Kids Entertainment made was a show called WMAC Masters, which actually had as one of its characters on it Shannon Lee.
That's a water.
That's a whirlpool.
Yep. Do you know who Shannon Lee is?
No.
No.
She is the daughter of Bruce Lee. Oh no, the monster of the canal!
Thunders, typhoon.
Thunder and typhoons! The rudder's not responding!
You better finish something up fast, because we're getting sucked in.
Sildra, pull with all your might! I said pull, damn it! Pull!
How about die?
You can do it, Sildra! I believe in you! Sildra, what's wrong?
Looks like something's coming.
But WMAC Masters is not owned by 4Kids anymore, even though they made it.
Uh-huh.
It's not owned by anybody anymore.
That is scary.
That's a lobster.
I was about to say that's a scorpion.
It's
Level
a scorpion
5.
lobster.
That's a lot of
A
XP.
scomster.
We have no
Vulnerable to
lightning.
lightning. A feeler does that much damage. Oh, it paralyzes.
You will need to heal a lot during this battle.
And we don't have a Suna. God damn it.
Don't worry, I think the paralyze goes away after a few turns.
Yeah, the problem is both the attackers are free.
Do we have any items that, yep, see, their paralyze goes away after a few minutes.
Also, we should probably...
No, Lena!
I did. Why didn't it work?
Because you actually went up one too high and healed the main character.
God damn it. This is going to be hard without lightning.
Yes. Like I said, have the healers focus on healing when you can, and have everybody else focus on attacking.
Working on it.
Thankfully, I don't think it's taking reduced damage.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a defense thing, it's just got a lot of HP. Ooh, heal. Heal. I think it's got like 500 HP.
650 from when I leave with it.
Okay.
No, I meant to heal there, fuck.
Well, we've been doing about 50 HP per non-healer hitting it.
Come on, old man, wake the fuck up.
Oh, god damn it, no.
Use a Phoenix down. The thing I like about the 4-job Fiesta is that fact that it, as Baspera said earlier, it literally allows for you to try out the jobs that normally you don't pick.
Oh, hey, we're back.
White Mage is a game that is a one that everyone picks anyway, so that's like... Granted, the first Jet Crystal only has jobs that people like picking, except for Blue Mage.
What is Blue Mage?
Because Blue Mage, you have to learn
from your
attacks from
enemies.
monster.
Yeah.
Literally.
Sounds fun.
Yes, it is.
I tell you, especially when you learn how to blow yourself up. No!
Sildra! Sildra!
I'm sure she'll be okay. She's a fighter and you know it. Lena, do you think they're buying it?
Sildra!
They're probably not.
Let me go! Unhand me! Sildra! Oh, I know how to use it. One time, okay. My very first 4-job Fiesta, my starting role was the Blue Mage.
So, you think she'll get over it?
Probably not. As well as can be expected, we should leave him be.
Yeah. Do you think the fact that our ship has no control anymore is going to be a bad idea?
Yeah, that could probably be wrong. But where we'll end up.
Paris, surely Sildra is still out there alive somewhere. All we need to do is get some rope. You're daft, aren't you? Behold, a cutscene!
Clearly, video games will never get better. I have no clue if that's a good or bad combination.
It's mostly good, but then there's the Berserker. And the fact that there's no heals.
We're in a ship graveyard.
The graveyard of the sea. A gathering place for abandoned and scuttled ships. And that's where they end. We can get a lot of rope here.
All the more reason to hot-foot it out of here.
Welcome to my creepy sea basement. I think you can go downstairs.
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do.
No, you can't. That doesn't show it. The above downstairs is blocked. Look at all the undead.
The map does show out. Does healing the undead hurt them in this?
I think so.
Calcuful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which means we have the most powerful team right here for the undead.
Yay!
2 people with swords and 2 people with white magic.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's a way to go downstairs. There's a little. Okay, all you have to do is go to the top area of it.
As soon as we get through these, as soon as they let us attack.
Oh god, Biblos with 4 Zerkers? That just sounds awful. I'm sorry. Okay, go back to that area. The first area, and you can go to the very top of it. Go to the areas with the stairs. No. So we're go on the stairs and then press over.
I did. Nothing happened. I did not mean to heal. Oh. Hey, so
Okay,
up?
press over. Oh, good. Down to the stairs. On the stairs.
I'm on the stairs.
Can you go over?
No.
Okay, go down 1. There. And now we can search the ship.
Nothing in there.
Now that's where we were locked up earlier. I just thought there might be something in Ferris's room. Yep, there's some treasure chests.
Also, let's heal. I'm assuming this is going to heal us.
Yes, it will. Okay, you can't take anything from those chests.
Damn it, Ferris. You're a shitty pirate.
Ferris didn't have anything in their chest. But at least we have a place we can come back to and heal. And we can search all the broken ships. All we have to do is defeat all these skeletons.
These skeleton warriors.
I'm going to name that one Jack.
I thought that Jack was the monkey.
True. There was a treasure chest in there.
I just wanted to see if that wine case had anything.
We got a tent.
Probably...
You know, I'm past tents.
Oh. Yeah.
I have bad humor.
I love
You
it.
will learn this.
I know it, and I love it.
I was saying that more to the new person.
Wait, how did I have no idea how I group killed.
Oh, once you have the heal, you just press back, and it'll select everyone. I think you can also group attack with heals too.
I know, that's what I just did. I don't know how I did it.
I'll be back. Gotta go use the bathroom.
I think you have to go press all the way to the
There
far
we
right.
go.
Yeah.
C.
Okay, Z. I was going. I've never done this with the Pixel remaster version. I've always done this with the GBA version, which means one of my favorite jobs is not in this version.
Which job?
The Cannoneer.
How do I get over there?
I don't remember. But there's a path. because that's how you go through the area.
I hate puzzles.
It's not really a puzzle. Well, it is a puzzle only if you don't have the thief class.
I just want repel. Give me a repel.
If I remember right, you have to go down here and you find a path through it in here somewhere. Like I said, I haven't done this since 2020, but I did it every single year from 2015 or 16 until 2020. I did this for about 5 years, and then I didn't do it for 2 years because, well, homelessness. Homelessness will make you not being able to do things.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Yep, there. Yeah, I forgot that was a wall you can walk through. Yes, you can repel with the rope. Do we have to go this way? We'll get soaked.
What, are you gonna melt something? Get on.
Well, no, but you'll be able to notice some very big things once I get wet.
We already noticed them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we broke into your room while you were asleep.
That is a, that breaks all. You know I'm gonna charge you for this, right?
It was an accident. We thought you were ill.
Right. Hi, Jam.
Hey, Jam, welcome back.
We are playing some Final Fantasy. And I'll be right back because I need to go get a drink.
We're murdering undead. They are being very rude.
Yes, they're not dying. They are undead. We're going to need to make them re-dead.
They are undead, and sadly my necromantic powers do not work in this game. Yay, got back the Phoenix down we wasted. And by we, I mean Alexa.
I'm back with iced tea.
Welcome back, hon. I think Alexa's off as well.
I have some iced tea and I put some ice cube in it.
Nice. I want to go get a lollipop player if we still have some downstairs. So that's the way we have to go? I think this is...
Yeah, I think that's the way you have to go.
Is there a repo equivalent in this game at some point?
Kinda. One of the jobs, I don't know if it's for the GBA version or for this version, but one of the jobs has an ability that reduces the amount of random encounters.
Seriously, the smartest thing that anyone ever invented was whoever in Pokemon said, "Hey, when we got an item that means there's no random encounters."
Yeah.
I'm soaked. Yuck. There's a fish in my shorts. Is that a fish in your shorts, or are you just happy to see me? I had to make that joke. I do not apologize.
This room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna change into some dry clothes. No peeking.
That'll be useful. If you could like Google those who drops those, that could be useful to farm a tiny bit.
Will do. I can just pull up the Final Fantasy wiki.
I'm fun like this. Don't worry about me. Hey, Crazy Boy, you'll catch. I have no idea how to pronounce that word.
Let me see.
Nomia?
Pneumonia.
Yeah, in those wet.
As someone who's had pneumonia times in my life, that is not a fun thing to get.
Hey, what are you doing? Get away, don't touch me. What's all the commotion? Lena, he... Oh my stars and comets, he's a woman.
So what if you got a problem with that? Hi, Lotus Prince.
Morning, Lois.
Of course not, but why are you trying to hide it? When I was just a wee lass, a pirate band took me in. I've been one of them ever since.
Yeah, so? Pirates were one of the biggest groups of equality ever in history, so...
Yes, but when I went to the tavern, people kept on trying to grab me. Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that's true. I think it's mostly due to the fact that I was in the tavern, people were trying to grab me. Alexa's normally voicing Gallup, but I'll read it this time. From the start, you were awful pretty for a man.
Gather by, confirmed.
Anyhow, make fun of me for being a woman and I'll shiver your timbers, but good.
That's also a good reason to do it, Lewis. Whatever you say. I don't care as long as I get paid.
Apologies, had to use the bathroom.
No problem. No.
That's right. Now I'm turning in. You lads had better do the same.
Ferris just told, finally came out with that woman.
Here's the thing. I didn't realize that they were trying to hide that at first until I got to this thing the very first time I played this game in middle school.
Yeah, when I first played the game, I also thought Ferris was a woman, so when it was a quote-unquote twist, I was like, wait, what?
Ah, so it's like a dog and log. Rise and shine, dullards. Time's a-wasting.
Wow, you're feeling so much better given that your adopted sibling was murdered right in front of your eyes.
You had to remind me of that.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. Hey, old man, that's enough lollygagging from the likes of you. On your feet, let's go.
Your tongue still smacks of machismo to me.
No point in trying to change her. Ferris is who they are.
That's for certain. Oh, you wanna hear something cool? The writers for this game have come out and said that if they had made this game was made now, Ferris would be non-binary.
Neat. Hopefully, if the Final Fantasy VII remakes does well and they start doing others, they will do that.
Yep. Granted, they said the Final Fantasy VII remake does exceedingly well. The next game that they're going to fully remake is going to be 9.
I've heard 9 or 6.
Because 9 is the company's favorite. Well, namely the writers and designers and everything. Everyone who is the creatives, that's their favorite. And 6 is the second, one of the highest grossing ones, which is why they're looking at those two.
Which makes perfect sense.
And if they do a full remake of 9, I will be the first one buying it because 9 is my favorite.
Again, I've told you what my experience with 9 is. Play it for a bit, get to the jump rope minigame, never play it again.
Okay, I'm hoping... Here's the thing. I'm hoping that when they remake 9, they actually just give us the game we never got, because 9 was unfinished. The creator said that when 9 was released, it was only about 60 to 70% finished.
Ooh, that's not a good percentage.
2 entire characters that were played to be main characters are only guest characters.
Remake Mystic Quest.
To be fair, I've been working on that.
I do not hear good things about Mystic Quest.
I've actually been remaking Mystic Quest on my own, and making it actually have a good story. Because the bones are there. You just need to add some meat to those bones.
Was there anything up there I missed?
I think there's...
No.
No. Yeah. One of the biggest things I'm doing with my remake of Mystic Quest is literally adding meat to the bones. Like, literally just adding meat.
And knowing you, Hun, also making it really gay.
Yes!
Attained a world map.
You mean we didn't have one already?
Nope.
That's kind of stupid.
That's a demon.
That thing can drop elixirs.
Aye.
The weird face with the tongue pull. Okay, I will say this. The enemies in this game are probably the most metal the Final Fantasy go. There are some really metal-looking enemies in this game. It's the reason why this is in my top 5 Final Fantasy games.
Antidote. Antidote.
My 5 favorite Final Fantasy games are, number 1 is 9. Even though I know it's unfinished. Like, seriously, learning about all the things that they wanted to do in the game, they had to...
It's like that. 2 of my favorite games are Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, despite both of them being unfinished.
Yeah.
The only difference is, unlike 9, both of those have fan patches that actually bring back the deleted content.
Yeah, Final Fantasy IX does not have a patch to bring back the deleted content because we don't know what most of the missing content is. The only thing we know is that Beatrix was actually originally intended to be an optional character rather than a guest character. Yes, that's a thing. And that one of the other characters was also originally supposed to be a optional character, not instead of a guest character. Most people assume it's Blank.
We got a dagger. Bless you.
Because Blank is the member of the that returns to like pilot your ship later on. So people assume he was the planned other character that was going to be optional. And the 2 characters that were of the main party that were supposed to be the options between them were Amaranth, who, yeah, that makes sense. Amaranth really doesn't have a story.
All I really know about Mystic Quest is it's baby's first RPG. Even more so than Pokemon.
Is, but I will say this: there are two things about I like. One, you can jump.
Here's my thing. There's only one truly perfect Final Fantasy game.
And that is?
Crisis Core. Because it has Sack, and Sack makes anything they touch perfect.
Yeah, but that's a side game. If I don't count side games, my favorites are 9, then probably either 10 or 5.
Then,
because I like.
If we can only count games we've beaten, then the only ones I can claim I played and beaten are 13, 15, and 7 Remake. So I guess 7 Remake is my favorite.
And with 14, you never truly beat 14.
I have beaten every single mainline Final Fantasy game, except for 15, and the ones that aren't. Except for 15 and the ones that are, MMOs. I've beaten Mystic Quest, Tactics 8-2, Tactics Advanced, Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings.
Something's fishy about this place, and it ain't the smell of COD. There's going to be a siren, isn't there? Yes. Stella.
Come closer.
Mom? No. Come here, my cherub.
Father? Lena. Grandpa, let's play.
Who the fuck are you?
Who's that? I just can't remember.
Grandpa. Let us eat your soul. Become one of us.
Type Zero's world. Why? I never beat Type Zero, but I played a fair bit of it, and its world is interesting. A world where the moment you die, everyone forgets you. They knew you were there, but like your name, who you were, how important you were to them, you just become nothing to the memory of the world was an interesting concept.
Never, demon.
I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings, I am Siren. I am afraid your companion souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly.
You think I'd abandon these kids? That chance, Missy.
Why would you risk your life for these people?
Because they're my friends.
Friendship? Are you going to talk about the heart of the cards next?
They'll be fooled by our trickery. Open your eyes.
Karate chop action. The best way to succeed.
New Gallup now including karate chop action.
Kung Fu Gala. Lilith snaps out of it. Lennon comes to her senses. Ferris leaves her trance.
Got off.
That's you.
I know I said it, I just... Oh, here it comes.
I don't know why I decided to give that voice to the siren. I just chose a random one.
You just made me think of what's her name from, X2, X2. You know, the, rival treasure hunter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Huh. God, what was her name again in 10-2?
I do not remember. LeBlanc, I think, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, I just thought she should have a haughty voice.
Stop healing yourself. Oh, the siren became undead, did that just say?
Yep, which means now Kieran can heal her.
Thank you. Lilith, can you wake up?
Lilith's now awake, but also poisoned.
Hey, kill the poison. This thing is pretty bad with melee attacks.
Yeah. Worst character in any Final Fantasy game. Huh.
Hope. Not Hope, Snow. Snow is what I mean.
Yeah, screw Snow. Well, okay, screw Snow in 13. He gets better in 13 too.
Doesn't he nearly end the world in Lightning Returns?
Yes, he gets worse in Lightning Returns. He has a very weird character arc. He goes from being awful to being good to being awful. Okay, Chocobo Kalina is weird because it's the Chocobo that's in Sash Castroid's hair in the first game and turns themselves into from a male baby Chocobo into a human woman because she wants to get with the person whose hair she used to live inside of.
Huh.
Whoops, I accidentally just healed the siren because I didn't realize it stopped being undead.
Yeah, as soon as it turns purple, then it's...
It is really weird that that is a plot point in a Final Fantasy game. Like, I'm okay with parts of that. Like, oh, that technically, if you think about it, that's one of Final Fantasy's first major trans characters.
And it's a bird.
And it's a bird. Which, if you think about the fact the very first trans character in video game history was Birdo, oddly makes a bit of sense.
Although, counterpoint, never trust a bird. They can be pure evil.
As somebody who has been attacked by ravens before, yes.
What did you do to upset a raven?
Okay.
Save the baby raven.
Siren dead. ABP, whatever that is. I'm assuming that's stuff we can get for the job stuff. Ooh, armor.
Ability points for the jobs, yeah.
Old man, you saved our lives. We owe you a lot.
Don't sweat.
Okay, I won't.
You're blushing.
I'm doing nothing of the sort.
I've not played that. I've not played any of the 13 outside of the original, so I can't judge the character. But it does sound it could be done really annoying.
Yes, it is.
We almost died, so we just stood there and laughed. Is there a way to spend these AP points things?
No, they just level up your class.
So,
But over time, you'll unlock new abilities for your class.
hey, so we're level 6 right now, if I'm reading this right.
No, you're not. See that part that says level at the top next to White Mage?
Oh, okay, so we're level 2.
Yep.
So, is it level 6 when we get the next, thing?
No, that's just saying that we have access to White Magic at level 6 ability if we swapped out of this job.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have White Magic at level 6 while we're in this job, White Magic level 2 if we swap out.
Fair enough. As I said, I've not played the game, so I can't judge. For me, if I have to go worst character, it's just Snow from 13, because the guy gets multiple people killed and has no remorse for it. He's like fast.
To be fair, he shows remorse for it in 10 too, and in 13 too.
Where in 13 he tries to gaslight Hope into being like, hey, I got your mother killed, you have no reason to hate me. Despite the fact he has all the reason to hate him.
Well, they weren't going to be killed regardless.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Still, the little compassion he shows.
Like I said, he shows more in 13 too.
But in 13, fuck him.
And then in 13.3, he decides to go and try and erase reality.
I would say the worst character in Final Fantasy is Hojo, but he's kind of meant to be the worst. It's why I say Snow is worse overall, because Snow is not meant to be the worst.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Hojo is a character I turned into the main villain of a webcomic I wrote.
Is there a way to run?
Yes, there is.
How?
I do not know. It's one of the buttons you can press.
2 and 3. Okay. Yeah. Is there a town near here, Eliza? Do you know?
Yes.
Where? So I'm not running around aimlessly.
Go down. You have to go south.
Oh, there. Oh, another place to heal up and whatnot curse. We got that boss nearly murdered us.
Yep. And we're going to have to do stuff soon.
Oh.
But there's an inn right there. And I believe there's actually some new magic we can get here.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
As well as some new equipment and gear.
Yeah. But
we need some metal gear.
Yeah, we did get some bronze armor to equip.
Yes, we did.
But yeah, when people say worst characters, I do judge it on the intent of the character. Like, a character can be the worst, but if they're intended to be a shitty character.
Yeah, Hojo is supposed to be a character that you want to punch in the face.
Like Master Saiyan.
And dear gods, do they make him the most punchable character ever.
However, someone like Snow, they want you to consider it to be the hero.
Okay, here's the thing. Vaughn was actually not intended to even be in 12. He was literally added 3 months before the game's release.
And I actually do still like Thorn, because I just like his can-do attitude.
Yeah, but that's the reason why he seems like out of place in most of the cutscenes. It's because he wasn't there. Him and Penelope weren't actually created when they made most of those cutscenes planned out.
Yeah, because they were pretty much doing fantasy Star Wars, but they realized, oh crap, we don't have a Luke Skywalker character.
Yep, the original planned character was Bosch. Then they said, no, we shouldn't have it be Bosch. How about Ash? No, we shouldn't have it be Ash. How about Balthier? No, we can't have it be Balthier. Shit, we need a character.
But they needed a character to allow you to introduce the towns and whatnot.
Yep.
Because it wouldn't make sense for Bosch, Beaufair, or Ashley just casually running around towns, given all of them are wanted criminals.
Yep. But here's the funny thing. It basically means that they spent the entire, lead up in the game's development just going, wait, we don't have a character that can be our main character. It's the reason why every character but Vaughn feels like the main character. Except for Fran, but Fran is the only character out of those four that was not originally intended to be the main character.
I'm assuming you'll be okay to sell the broadswords and stuff that we have a ample amount of.
Oh yeah. Extra gear that we aren't using, we can sell. There is no, item fusing mechanic. And we only... Oh, did you get the defensive stuff?
I was going there next.
Here's the funny thing. There was actually planned to be 2 other characters at one point in the game. No one knows who the original planned other extra characters were, but there are rumors that it might have been a Moogle and a Bonga. And if it was originally intended to be a Moogle and a Bonga, people assume it might have been, Bagamnan, and because Bagamnan becomes a playable character in Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings. And the Moogle might have been the Moogle engineer of the airship.
Again, my issue is you can't really say Thun sucks because he's harmless. He's just, They
do, however, give him some decent characterization in Revenant Wings.
And he does have the greatest line of, I'm Captain Foshbon Bashbird of Verdana. Sissy, top tier cheesy acting in the dub.
Get new magic.
I'm Captain Fosh.
We can now get Silence and Protect. Protect is great for what's coming up.
And
the bar! Practice the piano.
The only way
we need to level our piano skill.
The only way to get the true ending, maxing out the piano.
Well, no, but it does get you a secret thing later on.
How many levels are there for piano?
I don't remember, but you have to do it at least once in every town.
Look, I didn't make you take all those piano lessons so you could become a musician. I had you take those piano lessons so I could show you off to your aunts and uncles.
Ah, yes, parents. We didn't have you learn all these instruments so you can be a musician. We had you learn them to show off for us. Yes, there is one secret piano as well. You have to do all 8 pianos.
The kingdom of Was is to the west of here beyond the sea. They used a machine to amplify the power of the water crystal.
We must stop it. How can we get to Waltz?
It's a quick trip by sea, but the wind's slowing down. There aren't any ships sailing. Maybe if you had some kind of, animal that could drag your ship so you didn't need to worry about the winds, but no clue where you'd get one of those.
Alexa?
Sorry, been dealing with the loud as a cat.
No problem, kids are the worst.
Haven't got soda either.
Right, just remind me of that, why don't you?
Where's the ice rod?
Lilith, do you have any ideas? I mean,
Well-
all I have is rope.
No ship, so we can't go by sea. Could try the power of heart. South of you, thank you, Bass.
Yep. See where those boxes are? There's a little path that you can go through to get there.
The frost rod. I don't know what that
Yep.
goes to, but
I think you can use it with the white mage. Nope. It's only available for black mage. But we can keep it because we might unlock the class that can use it later.
Yep.
So we are going to be getting to the second crystal soon.
yay.
And thus we'll be getting to the second job soon. I can roll. We can press a little button to roll the next one.
Apparently freelance can use them to cheese a few bosses.
Oh, I didn't know you could use it as a freelancer.
To be fair, freelancers are technically jobless, so they don't have any restrictions.
Yeah.
How does the rod work?
You just use it and it does ice damage.
Eh,
You just attack with it.
let's get a few more potions just for
Don't forget to buy several buttloads of tents and potions.
what's the golden meal? Cure any?
Sheer petrification.
Uh,
You want to buy a few of those. We will be coming across cockatrices soon.
alright. You think this is enough?
Yeah, that's good enough. Because here's the thing, if your entire party gets stoned, the battle ends, and you lose.
That's very rude of the. That's very rude.
Yeah, so don't get stoned.
Goddamn dear. This even in a Final Fantasy.
So, we have to cross the mountain.
That's very rude. So what kind of bosses? Oh, that's a golden needle.
Yep.
Oh, a new
Go up.
achievement. So I want to see what achievement it is.
Ah,
Attain 10,000 gil.
nice! There's an area right here that will... There's an area somewhere that you find a way to go over the mountain, if I remember right. At least I think this is the area when that happened. It has been 3 years since I played this game. And I suck at maps. It's an entire thing whenever I
Are
do
there
the
any kind of
Resident
like any other side questy stuff outside of
Not for a while.
you know, these pianos?
Yep, here's... not until you get to later on in the game. At the early point of the game, the only side quest is the pianos. Yes, you can also break the rods in order to cast Lizaga.
Neat. I don't know how one does that.
You use the item, use it as an item in the middle of battle.
Oh, okay.
So basically like a rod of power.
Yep. But you do that and you lose the rod. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Which, by the way, that's a horrible statement.
Yep.
Because the entire point of that statement is how that's a bad thing. Which apparently people have forgotten. The amount of things that people have forgotten are... The thing is, the reason why why people don't get it right is because we only are using part of the statement.
There's a lot of statements like that. You know,
Yes, like,
blood-
for example, blood is thicker than water. Because
Yeah.
the entire point of that statement is that blood is actually weaker than friendship.
or you know, like, what is it? The blood is weaker than the water of Christ or something.
The full statement is, the blood of the womb, the blood of the bond is weaker than the water of the womb. It's referring to blood, like blood brother pacts and stuff like that, being weaker, being stronger than being who you are born related to. It's the entire original version of that statement is that found family is better than biological family.
Why isn't the slug dying? Ugh.
Because slugs have a lot of HP. Slugs are tanky.
Phoenix down. We should heal up. That'll do.
But yeah, by the fact that we constantly reduce down things to easier and easier ways to say them, we lose context.
Yep.
No one's ever needed context, right?
And I'll be right back. I'm going to go get myself a sandwich.
Okay.
Okay.
I hate these slugs. Gordo is a boss that would... Okay, thank you for the tip. As said, Elijah was the only one here that's ever actually properly played this game as far as I know, so yeah. Any tips we can get will be wonderful. Apparently we collected treasure from 10% of the chests in this game. Yay! White Mage level 3 for all. I think once we make it through these mountains is probably where we'll save it for the day. Look.
Okay.
We've got like an hour until D&D, so...
Fair enough.
Well, the recording of the podcast. Why are there so many flying cats? That's fair. Oh yeah, you're getting back thanks for the tips on the upcoming boss stuff. I feel it's going to be annoying. If these cats want birds, why are they attacking us?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
I made a good sandwich.
Nice.
Oh, why are we all poisoned? Those are tombstones. It's stone.
I made a cucumber, romaine lettuce.
I hate flying cats.
I mean, sorry,
Gale
Hey.
cats.
cucumber.
Oh, is it the tree? Ah, it's the trees that are poisoning us. Fuck off.
Yes, I made cucumber, Romano cheese, iceberg lettuce, and tomato sent on roll. So I made myself a crit roll.
God damn it, huh?
So,
Being able to cheese shit is my favourite thing to do, so that's good. Safe spot. I think this is where we're going to be calling it.
Okay.
We've been going for 2 hours, and we have the thing to record in an hour or so.
Yeah.
So, thank you for everyone for showing up. Big thank you to you, Basco, who's been giving us tips and tricks. That's going to be very useful going forward. We may come back to this later this evening after we've done our recording for a campaign podcast thing we're doing.
Yes, you did, Raptor.
Yeah. See you later. Have a wonderful evening.